All right, Tynema, Lucky 7, so that's your clothing brand. How did you come up with the name?
Cause I always went by 7, 17th Street. My birthday on the 7th. 7 is a good number. It's my favorite number.
Okay.
I literally live by it, yo, I swear. But 7 is God in the Supreme Dictionary too, so.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, L is love. So when you put L, 7, or 7L is God's love or love God.
Okay, so that's where Lucky 7 come from.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the female clothing brand, like, do you support other brands or you get them props? And if so, like, who's your favorite, you know, any other female that's doing it?
That's a good question. Earlier, I had a conversation with a few people that I was introducing my clothing line to. I do support other clothing lines. There was people that was doing it, like actually pushing clothes before me.
Right.
Not to say that this haven't been my dream or something that I always knew I was going to do since a kid. I knew this is what I was going to do. In grade school, I knew I wanted to go to the Art Institute, and I used to go to the art museum every Wednesday, sketch clothes and all that. In school, I used to get in trouble for sketching, drawing clothes. Yeah,
because you wasn't doing your work.
I know. So I just knew that this was something that this was going to be my career. I knew that. But yes, to answer your question, I do. I support every black-owned business in the city that I can.
You gonna get specific, but you say that's
no, really. Like I don't like to say names, but literally.
The entrepreneur consultation class that I see you put up on. What's that about? Tell me about that. Tell everybody about that.
So that's just something I wanted to do for people that's you know, new upcoming designers or business owners. I was getting DMs asking me like how to do certain things, and you know, asking me for pointers, and you know, so I'm like, maybe I should just do a consultation class. That way I don't have to go through everybody DM or whatever, and just give people the game like all at one time. And I think it's dope when entrepreneurs come together because you could bounce off of each other. You could always learn something.
But you know, everybody like dick eating, or you know what I'm saying? They always using that word in this.
I know, that's why it's so hard to support.
It's not. Man, you do what the fuck you want.
No, I do. I do. Everybody know that. I do. I do whatever I want, and please don't tell me what not to do because I want to do it even more.
That's why
but yeah, that's what make it crazy in our city, because people be like, oh, you dick eating her, or we don't fuck with that. Like it's a mess.
If they don't fuck with them, then they expect you not to, especially if y'all friends.
Right. So I believe if I didn't have my face on my business, I would probably get more exposure.
Okay, big question. Did anybody ever tell you like you shouldn't pursue whatever you're doing, like the clothing, etc.?
I heard.
Which is a form of expression, and you know what I'm saying? Why would that be? How could that be your friend if they told you not to do something that they know you got a passion for?
Yo, not even saying that I can't do it, just wasn't believing in me overall. Like I was around people that made me feel like I couldn't do nothing. Forget just clothes, because they know I had swag. Even when I ain't had no fucking money, I got swag. But just anything, like they made me feel like I couldn't do anything. And those same people that made me feel that way, they probably don't know that they made me feel that way. But now, today, I can tell that they inspired by me. Those same people.
And that's what's up, because sometimes it takes for somebody, friend or somebody they look up to or be around to blow up before they start supporting them. And that's just corny, but you know, it's the world we live in. So like, your motivation, we know what Lucky 7 stands for and everything. So like, what motivated you to do it? Like, what motivates you now to like go harder with clothing or anything else that you got going on? Like, what motivates you to do that?
Motivate me to do it?
Yeah, like, I'm gonna do it today. Fuck that. Like,
I need the income. Like, first of all, but most importantly, like, this might sound corny, but it's really my support. Like, when people, like, when I do my promotion and people be like, yo, this is good, this is, it make me, you know, that you need to hear that. I don't care what level you are in life, you need to hear that you're doing the right thing to make you keep going. So, like, really my support, because if I ain't had them, you know what I mean, what the fuck I'll be doing? So it's literally that alone. Like, and I promote the most and I push the most on social media, so it's really my social media following that really keep me going. Like, literally.
This question is like the same, just in different words. Like, how becoming an entrepreneur affected your life and your family? You just basically answered that, but you know.
Yo, it's crazy because I don't be looking at myself. Like, it's a lot of people that don't know who I am. So that's why I made the decision to move to Atlanta this year so I can get, you know, more exposure.
My brother just moved back there from Vegas, so that'll be good.
No, and that was my option, Vegas or Atlanta. So I done made the plans, looked at houses and all that out there, and I just found something here and I just stay here. Like, no, fuck that, I'm gonna just keep running it up here. But that is one of my goals or whatever. I don't know, like, I don't know. And I feel like people look at me and be like, oh, she getting it. Or like, this is what I experience. Hi, this is what I experience. Like, when people see you grinding and all that, it's a good job, but they think you really got money. Like, I'm putting all my money into my business, right? And I'm really not trying to make a profit off nobody. No, a lot of people be like, oh, because you're a black-owned business and whatever, you're not so big, you're supposed to give them discounts, you're supposed to give them shit for free, all that. But how do that make sense if I'm putting all my money in my clothes and I'm not making a profit? I'm charging you what I'm getting charged. Right. So that's why in the beginning I'm like, it's tricky when you give people the game and the plugs that you use. But now that I'm more experienced in selling clothes and stuff, I try to give people the game as much as possible now, because I need them to know what I'm putting out. I need them to know, like, I can't give you my money. That's just like me giving you my money. But I'm not gonna try to make a big profit off you. But the game is to make a profit. But I'm not trying to break nobody's pocket. So I literally, right now, my appreciation sale is I'm literally losing money, because the money that I put out on my clothes, I'm not even seeing it at all. So that's my appreciation. You understand what I'm saying? That's like me giving my money away right now. But at the same time, it's good because I need that exposure. I need that promotion. And that's why I be telling people that be, you know, starting a business. Yeah, it's about the money. But if you all about the money, it may not in the beginning. I know what you're talking about. You understand?
So what's your most satisfying moment in the business? Like, you just explain that. Like, I only gotta ask the question sometimes. Your most satisfying moment in the clothing business?
When I go on social media and just out of nowhere I see people with my clothing line on, or if somebody be like, yo, I seen somebody and I had your stuff on, it was like, oh, like, you know, oh, like, you're not just recognition.
Now, by you being out already, like, you've been out for a long time, so what key activities would you recommend entrepreneurs to invest their time in?
Invest their time in? The grinding. Like, what? Like, nigga, you gotta wake up, check your phone, make it happen. Like, lately I've been trying to post as much as possible in the morning. I know people that's trying to get it is up in the morning, so I post in the morning. You gotta post you gotta promote yourself every day, any way you can. Any way you can.
What's the most dangerous behavior trait that you have seen derail female leaders in their career?
Dangerous?
It might not be dangerous like somebody trying, you know what I mean, get you, but like, what's the most dangerous behavior
when we get met? So, all right, with me, I feel like I was about to say that, but so today I went to drop off an order. My girlfriend, she introduced me to somebody, like these females that like dressing or whatever, just promotion or whatever, and that was good stuff. But I don't want to mix my business with drama. So she was like, yeah, she a fighter and this, that, right? So I'm like, no, this not the time for that. I don't want people to look at me in that light. You understand? It's just a female thing. Females, it's just catty. You know what I mean? It could be a positive situation, but I don't want them to be like, oh, the fighter that's so cool. I don't want that.
Let's speak on that too. You used to box.
Yeah, a long time ago, yeah.
Give me some intel on that. I would have never known. Nobody would ever know if you don't tell me.
It was fun. It was at first it started out like just a hobby to lose weight and stay in shape. Cause I already knew how to street fight.
But you fell in love with boxing? Cause you know boxing is more, when you fight, you just fight.
Yeah. I start being, that was my whole thing. Like,
the defensive?
Now to this day, I'm good. I'm super good with it. That thing wasn't gonna hit me.
Bumblebee.
Like, I'm good with it.
Like
in
nature, man. Shit, fuck sitting in the fucking room. You see how much better this shit feels?
It's so, boxing, I tell people, if you can go boxing right now, go do it. Like, it's like therapy. And
most definitely.
The more you do it, the more you will like it. But yeah, boxing is a good job.
What is the part of your life experience you would alter if you had the chance to?
If I had to change anything? Wait.
The clothing or just period in your life? Because this ain't just about clothing. Like you just told me about boxing.
It's about the culture. It's period.
Yeah.
Right.
So like, what part of your life experience would you alter if you had the chance to? Like, what would you change? I would say nothing because it's broke for me. Everything that I've been through.
But associating myself with certain people.
I got you, see? That was a good
cause now that I'm a loyal person. And I get it, it's life. Like, even a person can love you, but they might do some disloyal shit. So I love loyalty. I feel like if you show me loyalty, that's a part of love, showing me love.
Right.
So me associating myself with certain people that I put my heart into, and now know that it wasn't even worth even speaking to them. But it's a lesson learned.
Yeah, that's what I said. We live and we learn. We learn not to the
right.
But sometimes it takes 10 fucking years.
But as far as my struggles and stuff, I wish I didn't have to struggle, but I feel like if I didn't struggle, I wouldn't be so appreciative. I wouldn't be, just more responsible. So,
are you old school tradition, or are you like, it is what it is, and with this new era and you rolling with it? Because me, I roll with it, but at the same time, pet peeves and shit, these new motherfuckers, this new generation, all that, it ain't the generation, it's just, it could be a 41-year-old. I just turned 41. Motherfuckers be still on the block. How you roll with it? You rolling with it, or you still like, I don't fuck with this shit? Because we was talking about that before this sit down.
It's crazy because
with the old school tradition, do you mind chivalry and all that?
I'm pretty old school, but I'm not with the same shit we used to do. We can't just go hang on the block no more. I can't. But it's about growth or whatever, because you outgrow certain things. When you be like, man, I don't fuck with that no more. You just growing, so. I'm definitely not with the new school. I can't. It's not the same. You know what I mean? When we was younger, we could just chill on the block. We could chill on the block for hours. What that song say? Hours and hours. Till the sun come up. Just playing around. I don't know if kids still do that, but it's dangerous now for the kids to be doing that.
All right, so this is another big question. Give me your input on the top economic of this society when the pandemic hit, how you seen people invest their money. Well, a lot of people blew it, but what's your input on what you seen? Because I seen a lot of people that I know from Frankfurt do businesses and shit, come up with shit. So what's your input
It did
on that?
separate the hustlers from the non-hustlers.
And if I seen it, brought the hustle out of them motherfuckers. Because you seen certain niggas wasn't doing shit, and when they got their money, all of a sudden they started this landscaping business. That was one of the best investments.
It was a good job. So there you go. That just goes to say that we need more loans and funding for our
so
people.
So we could do shit with it. That's real shit.
Give us
That's why I
some
wanted
money.
to ask you that. I'm gonna ask everybody that shit.
Yeah, because you saw the. It was with anything. It's a good and a bad. with their pandemic, it just showed. Because soon as the money wasn't there, that free money wasn't there anymore, niggas was trying to...
It was a test. They did it on purpose.
Yeah.
To see what the fuck we was going to do with money. And that's why gas just went right back down.
Some people bought cars, some people bought houses, some people were their own, you know, businesses, got that situated. Some people really did some good stuff with their money, but some people just blew it.
I invested more into my camera equipment and all that shit.
Right.
And, you know.
Listen, I bought my car. Somebody asked me, was that a rental? That don't look like no rental. That's my little hoopty. I bought that joint out over 11 grand. I got my crib. I was able to save up. I got a house now. I got everything that was on my bucket list when the pandemic happened. Like I actually ran up the most money I ever had in my life. Throughout the year, I probably made like 100,000. That's okay. Like a little over. That was okay for me. So I say that to say, since the money was out there, it was more merch to be sold. Right. Like I sold a lot of clothes when it, like when niggas had that. I sold a lot of clothes. You hear me?
Right.
Like so, if they did give us more free money, or just, you know, was willing to give us more grants and stuff, the world would be, it would cycle right a little bit. If you ask me, it's people out there that know what to do with it, like, and people need money to survive. People need money, for real.
It's just the ones that wasted on materialistic. It still boggles my fucking brain.
I don't knock that. Like I don't knock that because I like materialistic stuff. I don't go crazy, and I don't have the money to go crazy. I get shit though, but all right, if you can afford to treat yourself, do it. But if that's something you ain't always going, like, don't do it.
But that's what I'm talking about.
Like, don't do it. Spend it on, like, spend your money on something else that's gonna make more money. Like,
get a bag and don't got no gas, or your battery is dying and shit. You got the bag.
Right.
All right. Before we go, this is part 1. Tell them part 2 coming soon.
Part 2 coming.
Do you believe there's some sort of pattern or formula to become a successful entrepreneur?
Pattern? I believe that you should write down all your plans. I said this on my live or my story a while ago. I believe you should write down all your plans because it comes off the paper. I promise you it comes off the paper. Like, I believe you have to involve yourself with positive people and just be positive and be involved in positive things if you want your space to, you understand, be positive. So I just believe that if you grind every day, stay focused, believe in yourself, stay focused, grind every day, always promote yourself. I don't care if you just have a moment where your business not doing nothing, or you got people that's not supporting you, making you keep doing it. You have to believe in yourself. You have to. It's power and believing in yourself. So, and whatever God you believe in, you have to put him in the mix of everything you're doing. Like, I don't care if you're driving down the street, thank you God for being able to get to where you're going. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever, every cell you have, like, thank him. Like, so I don't know. I just believe, like, if you believe in yourself, you'll be cool. And write down your plans. Please, just write them down. Every little thing. Your desires, your plans, whatever you think you want, you need, write it down. It comes off of the paper.
All right, we're going to get ready for part 2. Y'all stay tuned. Let's get up out of here.